Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking about British slang words. I have lived in America for almost 3 years now, and along the way there are certain words that either I haven't understood or I've been trying to talk to someone else and they haven't understood what I meant, and it's just communication problems. So I am here to clarify some of the words that I was confused on. Yay! I knew from movies that Americans said Z at the end of the alphabet when I said Z. It was like really different, so people got really confused if I'd say zebra and they'd say zebra. So I know Americans say, like, when you're like in line for a roller coaster or something, you're like waiting in line. Well, it's like British people call that queuing, like if you're in line at a shop or if you're in line at a roller coaster. I don't know why we call it that. It's kind of a weird word, but I guess we just do. So this one confused a lot of my friends when I first got here, because American fries are what I call chips, and what Americans call chips I call crisps. So after a while I got used to it, but it got confusing at start. A shopping cart, we call that a trolley, but I know a trolley for an American is like one of the trolley line things, you know, I can't really explain it, I'll just put a picture right here. One of those. We call this shopping trolley. So another thing is like sports. So we call soccer football. That was kind of weird when everyone would be like, oh yeah, I just love football, but they meant like American football, not soccer football. Probably one of the words that was the most difficult to get used to was pants and trousers. So like pants for me means like underwear, and then trousers means like jeans. There are some differences in spelling as well. It's like color. For me, color has a U in it. So every time I write that down, like my English teacher would always like mark me wrong for like a spelling mistake or something. Another one is aluminium. I know Americans say aluminum, but we add an extra I, so you say it aluminium. I call it a holiday, but they call it like a vacation, which I found myself saying, what are you doing over like summer break or whatever, or like summer vacation, instead of like the summer holidays. This one's kind of confusing, but like, you know the biscuits you have, like the American biscuits that you get for breakfast? Well, we call them scones or scones, depending how you say it. And it was kind of confusing because we go into like a hotel and there'd be all these little like scone things and everyone would be calling them biscuits, but what I call a biscuit is like an Oreo. Just, I guess like any, you know, like Chips Ahoy, they're biscuits to me. Really confusing. We have many different words for exactly the same thing. Also, so this is like a fashion thing. I had no clue what anybody was talking about when they said, I'm gonna wear a flannel tomorrow for school. And I had no idea what they were talking about, but they meant like this, so it was like kind of like a checkered jacket thing. And I'm like, it's a shirt. It's like a checkered shirt, not a flannel. What's a flannel? And so it took me a while to get used to saying that. Well, I don't really say it anymore, but everyone that I'm talking to knows what I mean by now. Most of these words I knew from movies, but some of them were a surprise. Also, like, playing games and stuff. Most games are American, but I didn't really get into gaming until I came here. So you'd see all these games, it'd be like, go find a flashlight. And I'd be like, a flashlight? I call it a torch. But what Americans call torch is like the wooden stick with like fire on it. But what I call a torch is just like pretty much a flashlight. It's just like the electric ones. And finally, one of the things that I have had to get used to saying rather than understanding is band-aid versus plaster. It's like I call a band-aid a plaster. At school, like if I'd have to ask for one, I'd be like, can I have a band-aid instead of a plaster, so then like people could understand what I meant. So they are all the terms that I had trouble with when I first got here, but after 3 years I'm pretty used to American lingo and words and terms and stuff. I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below telling me if there are any words that I missed that you might need me to understand, or anything like that, or if there are any words that you don't understand. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!